Hello, my name is Tony Litt. I'm the MD of Sunrise Radio, and it's my immense pleasure to bring you the official Sunrise Radio podcast. We are the #1 commercial Asian station in the United Kingdom, with many firsts to our name, and we continue to be the voice of British Asians who have given us their love and loyalty over 30 years. It's a legacy we cherish and a responsibility that we don't take lightly. Our aim has always been to entertain the listeners with the best of Bollywood and Bhangra, while also addressing their concerns. A real voice for the community, a vibrant community, and a great nation. We are proud to be British and Asian. This podcast is a compilation of some of the things we do on the station, with a stellar lineup of presenters who each have their own personality and style. It's entertaining, informative, engaging, and we hope you will enjoy it here as a podcast if you are unable to tune in to the radio. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your family and friends about this podcast, and do leave us a comment on what you think. We'd love to hear from you. All the best always. Team Sunrise.
The UK's biggest station mix. Sunrise Radio.
I'm Sonia Dutta, and I'm in conversation with the brilliant Nawazuddin Siddiqui to talk about his new film, Costao, which released on the 1st of May on Zee5. He's the man behind some of Indian cinema's most unforgettable characters, and here's what he had to say about stepping into the shoes of a complex character like Costao. Nawazuddin Siddiqui, welcome to Sunrise Radio.
Hi Sonia, thank you very much.
Congratulations on Costao as well. It seems to be being received very well by the audiences so far.
Yeah, thank you very much. Of course, Costao, it was a difficult character to play, but because of experience, training and all, it happened. मतलब हम कोशिश कर सकते हैं कि अच्छा हो.
Absolutely.
तो वो बहुत बाद में जब रिजल्ट आया तो लोगों का रिस्पॉन्स बहुत अच्छा था कोस्टाव की.
Yes. And what was your first reaction जब स्टोरी ये आपके पास आई? What was your very first reaction?
फर्स्ट रिएक्शन लाइक ऐसा था कि तो डिफिकल्ट रोल है क्योंकि बायोपिक में हमेशा ये होता है कि हम उसको सेंसेशनल ना बनाया जाए, लार्जर देन लाइफ ना किया जाए. तो बहुत सारी चीजों का कॉपी ना हो जो कैरेक्टर, क्योंकि वो ही इज स्टिल अलाइव एंड is still working man. So उनको ऑब्जर्व भी किया मैंने, और किन चीजों पे उनको गुस्सा आता है, किन चीजों पे लाफ आता है, क्या थॉट है उनका, थॉट प्रोसेस क्या है, ये सारी चीजें उनके साथ रह के रहा मैं काफी टाइम तक. और हमेशा बायोपिक में हमेशा ये डर रहता है कि कॉपी ना हो जाए, तो अभी कॉपी करने की कोशिश नहीं की हमने. बट फाइनली जब वो निकल के आया तो आई थिंक सबसे बड़ा जो रिस्पॉन्स था मुझे उनकी बेटी से मिला.
Oh, really?
उनकी बेटी.
Okay.
तो उन्होंने कहा कि मैं अपने पापा को यंग पापा को देख रही थी, ऐसा लगा मुझे नवाजुद्दीन को देख के. तो आई थिंक इट्स बिगेस्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट फ्रॉम हिज डॉटर एक्चुअली. तो इससे बड़ा और क्या चाहिए कि उनको अगर लग रहा है कि हाँ पापा के आसपास ही थे, वो पापा के जैसे लग रहे थे, बात करने का भी तरीका उनका पापा के जैसा था. तो अगर उनकी डॉटर ये बोल रही तो आप आई थिंक खुशी होती है कि आपकी जो कोशिश है वो थोड़ी बहुत तो सक्सेसफुल.
Of course. But Costao's character, जो उसका character है, from what I believe, I have understood, he walks a very fine line between the legal system and justice. You know, how were you able to get into that mindset?
I think कहीं ना कहीं आप अपने रियल लाइफ से कनेक्ट करते हैं, क्योंकि आप भी कभी ना कभी उस चीज के लिए आवाज उठाते हैं. आप भी चाहते हैं कि जस्टिस हो किसी के साथ, या आपके साथ जब कुछ ऐसा हो जाता है या किसी के साथ हो जाता, चाहते हैं कि जस्टिस हो उसके साथ. तो कहीं ना कहीं उनकी सिचुएशन और मेरी सिचुएशन जो थी वो बहुत रिलेटेबल थी. तो आई थिंक उस लिहाज से अगर हर आदमी आई थिंक इस दुनिया में चाहता है कि जस्टिस हो, कि अगर किसी के साथ कुछ गलत होता है तो कहीं ना कहीं वो सिचुएशन भी रिलेटेबल थी.
And when you met Costao for the very first time, like obviously before meeting you did your research, you were told about him, you knew about his story, but when you met him in person for the very first time, was there anything that really stood out for you which you thought, oh my gosh, I didn't know this, and this will be so interesting if I can bring this out for the audience to see, you know, something different?
वो अकेले रहते हैं मुंबई में. उनकी फैमिली नहीं रहती उनके साथ.
Right.
उनकी जो बड़ी बेटी है वो कभी कभी मिलने आती है उनसे. तो अगर कई सालों से कोई अकेला रह रहा है तो एक कुछ ना कुछ एक चीजें जो है आ जाती है उनके अंदर, वो उन्होंने अपना पूरा जो टाइम है उसमें इन्वेस्ट कर रखा है कि वो अभी भी चैंपियनशिप में जाते हैं। स्पोर्ट्स का अभी भी उनको बहुत ज्यादा, क्योंकि वो स्पोर्ट कोटे से आए थे, कस्टम ऑफिसर थे लेकिन स्पोर्ट कोटे से आए थे।
Right.
तो अभी भी वो स्पोर्ट्स में बहुत ज्यादा इन्वॉल्व रहते हैं। In spite of that, he's retired man, actually retired officer, but still he is continuously in the sports and all kind of activities.
Very active, yeah.
हाँ, तो अभी भी वो बिजी रखते हैं अपने आप को, तो उनको कभी लोनलीनेस का फील नहीं होता। एंड ही इज सो हैप्पी। उसके जो उनके अंदर से जो मुझे स्ट्राइक की उनकी वो चीजें, तो अभी भी बहुत पैशनेट है। अभी भी वो स्टिल ही वांट टू बी इन कस्टम ऑफिसर। एक जो जील होती है, जो वो होती है, वो अभी भी है उनके अंदर। तो आई थिंक ये मुझे बहुत स्ट्राइक की उन्होंने। ही फील्स लाइक I'm custom officer even now.
Wow. He's very driven. So let's talk about the film's director, Sejal Shah. This is her first film, right? And she's chosen to do a biographical drama as her first film, which is quite a big thing. As a seasoned actor, how was it on set with Sejal Shah? Were you able to support in other ways that you're normally not able to in films, offer more of your view on things, make things more comfortable? Because I do know that she did say in an interview that it was very comfortable working with you, and when she was thinking about making this film, she saw you as the lead role right from the very beginning, and was really wanting to work with you. And now she had the opportunity, and then said that it was such a comfortable experience working with you because you just went and did what was needed, and it made her life a lot easier on set. How do you feel about that experience?
I never feel she is like she's making very first
for the first
film,
time,
but for the first time, मुझे हमेशा ऐसा लगा कि she's very like a seasonal director actually.
Right.
The way she's directing me and she's directing the other actors. तो मुझे हमेशा लगा कि ये पहली फिल्म नहीं कर रही है। दिस इज नॉट द फर्स्ट फिल्म एक्चुअली, ऐसा लगा। हाँ, और हमेशा ये लगा कि वो बहुत ही कंफर्टेबल थी सेट पे। इवन उसका जो राइटर है वो भी साथ में थे, भावेश, जिन्होंने डायलॉग्स लिखे हैं इसके। कभी फील ही नहीं हुआ, हमेशा बहुत ही अच्छा लगा सेजल के साथ। इवन दो she was directing the first time.
Yeah, very good. Was there any scene or any experience during the filming of Costao that has really stayed with you, which you felt ever so, whether it was emotionally or physically? Because I feel like you've gone on another level physically in this movie as well. So was there anything in particular that has really stayed with you?
I think मुझे लगता है कि एक इमोशनल सीन है, और वो हमारी फिल्म की क्लाइमेक्स भी है।
Right.
एक ग्रेवयार्ड में जाके ग्रेव के सामने जब वो कन्फ्रंटेशन करता है कैरेक्टर के साथ जो मर चुका है, he's died, and in front of him he's saying so. वो सीन मेरी फिल्म का क्लाइमेक्स भी है, और एक गिल्ट को, जो गिल्ट है उसके अंदर, वो एक्सप्रेस कर रहा है उसके सामने, ग्रेव के सामने। तो वो इट वाज सो डिफिकल्ट फॉर एन एक्टर, यू नो। तो वो सीन आई थिंक मेरे लिए सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट सीन था, क्योंकि क्लाइमेक्स है वो, और क्लाइमेक्स में भी एक्सपेक्ट दैट के हमारा जो हीरो है वो आके गोलियां चलाएगा, 10 लोगों को मार देगा, 20 लोगों को मार देगा, बट ये सीधा कॉन्फ्रंटेशन है उस ग्रेव पे, एंड दैट सीन वाज लाइक strike me.
Well, it sounds like a must-see film. And what would you like to say to our listeners on Sunrise Radio?
जैसे बहुत ही मोटिवेट करने वाली फिल्म है। आई एक्सपेक्ट के लोगों हम चूंकि रिलीज हो चुकी है और फर्स्ट को Zee5 पे, तो मैं बहुत ही वी आर गेटिंग a very good response from the people. So मैं यही कहूँगा कि लोग देखें इस फिल्म को।
Amazing. Nawazuddin, thank you so much for your time. It's been lovely speaking to you.
Thanks.
The lady with an infectious laugh. You know who it is. Sonia Dutta, Monday to Friday, between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. to keep you smiling.
The UK's biggest station mix. Sunrise Radio.
It is that time for Flirty at 8:30.
Calling all singles. Are you ready to get flirty at 8:30? Message the studio now and let the love doctor of Sunrise help you find love.
That's right, I'm here to help someone find love, and that very person is on the air with me right now. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
All right, it's been great.
Good. So you are, you've told me your name. Of course, that's the only thing I know about you so far, plus one or two other details. But aside from that, your name is Malha and you're 18 years old. Is that right?
That's absolutely correct.
Right, so you're the youngest person I've ever had join me for Flirty at 8:30. So you now hold the record. You hold the record. Yes, absolutely. So if you've never heard this, you've never done it before, of course. It's very simple. I'm going to ask you 5 questions about you, and what we're going to hopefully do is just let the listeners out there get to know you. And you never know, your potential, princess may be out there listening right now and may think, "Ooh, he sounds lovely." And if they do get in touch with me, I can connect you both, and then when you get married, you invite me to your wedding. Simples.
Absolutely.
if only life was so simple. Hey, Malha, sorry. I'll get your name right, I promise. Anyway, right, okay, so let's do this. I'm going to ask you, before we do that though, let me just first question, this is not part of the 5, but like just tell everyone a little bit about yourself, like what it is you do, who are you, where you're from, etc. Anything, any details you want to give?
All right, I am Malha, as you've introduced me before. I am 18, I am studying aerospace engineering at the University of Surrey. I am Marathi and I come from the city of Pune originally, but I've been here about 7 years.
Nice. So you're from Pune originally and you've been here 7 years. Are you settled in the UK now? Do you think you're going to stay here? Is it the place you want to live?
Yeah, I mean, I live in Harrow and it's a lovely place. There's, gulab jumps around the corner everywhere. I'm loving it here.
Did you say it was Harrow you said you live in, right?
That's right.
Lovely. Of course, yeah, you can get like Indian food like on tap there everywhere pretty much. You can you can't throw a stone without hitting a shop where you can get some barfi and whatever else and rotli and masala and whatever else you want to get. Anyway,
absolutely.
Love it. Okay, so your 5 questions start now. Of course, be as honest, as funny, as imaginative as you would like. But ladies out there, stay tuned. If you're around about the age of 18 and you are single or you know someone who is, stay tuned because I've got Malha on the phone with me. We're going to ask him some questions about him because he sounds like an amazing and a lovely guy. So,
thank you.
No worries, man. Well, listen, you're just brave for doing this. So well done to you, my friend. I really appreciate it. My first question to you is, how would your best friends describe you? Not you. What you think of yourself. Specifically, if your best friend was standing next to you right now and I asked them to describe you to me, what would they say?
Probably 3 words. Wholesome, erratic, and spontaneous.
I love it. Wholesome, erratic, and spontaneous.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice. What's with the erratic?
You never know. Sometimes you just got to do things that break out of that you've been doing. I don't like having things too rigid. Sometimes, I'll just pop off for a walk in the middle of nowhere. And you have to have the randomness in life.
Of course. Absolutely right. Sometimes a little bit of crazy is good. I'm quite like a bit of an OCD person, generally speaking. But if you saw my desk at home, there's a little bit of organized, specific mess on there. I've got I used to do magic, so I've got my playing cards on there that I sometimes just shuffle and do things with. Like I'm a fidgeter. I've got my Rubik's Cube, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I agree with you. That's like a really good quality to have.
My desk is the exact opposite. I reach and I hope I find something in there.
Like one strand of dust and you have to polish it away. I love it. Question 2. How do you like to show your affection to the one you have feelings for? Like, what is your love language of giving? So if you meet someone and you like to show your affection, so is it more through quality time, gift giving, words of affirmation? What's your way to show love that you like to shower love with someone?
I would say I love cooking and I love cooking for people. So usually you'll find myself running around with tins of different things, Italian a week, Indian the next. And that's how I show love, I'm always down for a cup of tea and chatting, and that's kind of my thing.
All right, cool. So you probably say that your sort of love languages of giving are maybe like acts of service through cooking and maybe a bit of quality time with a cup of chai and a chat and chai and chat. Love it. Love it. Question 3. You decide to sweep your date off their feet by taking them to a surprise location anywhere in the world. Where are you taking them?
Ooh, now this is a tricky one. I would say I would take them to Greece. And if I had to pick the time, that would be sunset.
Ooh, Greece. Oh my God, that's very specific. I love it. Greece at sunset, yeah?
Absolutely.
Ah, that is beautiful. So why Greece? Why sunset?
Well, first of all, this time of the year, Greece will still be warm, and we're feeling the chills up here. So anything to get away from this weather. And Greece is lovely. The food there is really nice. Tons of yogurt in the diet, which I absolutely love.
I love it.
Sunsets are absolutely beautiful. Over the ocean, you have the glimmer of orange before it all goes down. It's just fabulous.
And of course, as well, the amazing architecture in Greece as well, like ancient architecture
Absolutely.
as well. Love it. I'm loving your answers. These are some of the best answers we've had. Okay, so now here's a tough one. Question 4. If you were to serenade your date, what song would you sing to win their affection? And it could be English, Hollywood, pop music, Bollywood, whatever. Anything at all. But I know you mentioned to me that you are into jazz and blues, so would it be something more like that? Potentially a Bollywood song? What would it be?
I hope you're not going to make me sing it after this. But it would be Polka Dots and Moonbeams by Frank Sinatra.
Hang on a minute, which Frank Sinatra track?
Polka Dots and Moonbeams.
Oh, Polka Dot and Moonbeams. I love it. Oh, my God. I love it. I never thought I'd see another 18-year-old who knows Frank Sinatra and his songs. I love it. Oh, mate, I tell you what, that is a really good one.
And if I were to say Bollywood,
yeah.
It's a bit old school, but Cholte.
Chalte, that's another good one, man. Chalte. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a bit of chalte for sure. Definitely. Okay, and last but not least, a very important question as well. What would the other person, what would she need to be like or to do to win over your hearts? What's something really important to you that's you cannot, like a total deal breaker?
I'd like the person I go out with to be really passionate about something, anything they do in their life, and have that sparkle in their eye.
Yeah, I love it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. So listen, do you think we've got to know you quite well today?
I would say so. These are quite creative questions.
I love it. Okay, let me just kind of see if I can summarize this well. When I ask you question 1, how would your best friends describe you? You said 3 specific words, which I love. Wholesome, erratic, and spontaneous. Question 2, how do you like to show your affection to the one you have feelings for, like your kind of love languages of giving? You mentioned about cooking for people, and also maybe just good old chai and chat quality time.
Absolutely.
Love it. Question 3, where would you sweep someone off on a surprise location date? And you mentioned Greece at sunset, and that's just too beautiful, man. I want to marry you now.
Absolutely. You have to join the line.
Yeah, join the queue. I love it. Question 4, if you had to serenade your date, what would you sing to win their affections? You had 2 choices. You gave 2 choices, should I say? Frank Sinatra, Polka Dots and Moonbeams, and then also maybe a bit of Chalte as well. I assume you mean the one from Mohabbat.
Yeah, that's the one.
Lovely. I've got it lined up for you right now as well. And last but not least, what would she need to do to win your heart? Just say that one more time, because you just have a beautiful dulcet voice. Go for it.
Oh, thank you very much. Just have something that you're really passionate about in life, and have that sparkle in your eye.
Love it. That is it. Passion for life and a sparkle in your eye. Ladies, if you're around about 18 years old and you're single and looking for an incredible guy, I think you may have found him right now. Don't delay. Drop me a WhatsApp on 07925 700 272 if you like the sound of Malha, because if not, I'll take him. I'll just let my wife know. That's it. It's over. It's done with. So if you want him, though, if you want to beat me to him, get in touch with me and let's see if we can set you guys up for a date. Dude, you have been an absolute superstar. Can I just say that?
Thank you so much for having me.
And if you're okay with it, we'll add this to the podcast, and then it'll be there for all eternity as well. And you never know, someone may listen to it in the future and think, I like the sound of him as well.
Sure, immortalize it.
Beautiful. You are so articulate for an 18-year-old. I don't mean that in a condescending way, but it's just so lovely to hear that. Any stereotypes of 18-year-olds I have in my head have completely been dashed.
Exactly.
You've done a great sever for 18-year-olds everywhere. Well, listen, I'll connect with you again on WhatsApp, but wishing you all the best, my friend. And if anyone does get in touch, I would definitely reach out to you. And have a good one. And this next song is dedicated to you. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Take care. Bye.
Catch our love guru, Amit Sodha, between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. every Sunday for that chill out zone.